Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Morfidis here with Many Hearts Counseling, and in today's video we are going to talk about the concept of being ghosted and or ignored by a specific person that you are in a relationship with. I know this is something that is unfortunately really common these days with a lot of people that I work for, and I'm starting to understand that there's a particular pattern that happens when you are being ghosted by somebody. And at the end of the day, after you look into your contribution of the ghosting, which is the self-aware and for the highest good of yourself to do for you, if the other person who is doing the ghosting is not choosing to look at how they are contributing to you being ghosted, it is a reflection of where they are in life, not a reflection of where you are. So again, I just want to make it really clear and reiterate that when someone is choosing to ignore you, not get back to you, block you, this is not a reflection of who you are. And I don't like it when people I work with take this on as part of their, like it's their fault, or that they're not good enough, or that they're not worthy for a response. This is actually the complete opposite. If a person is choosing not to get back to you, then this is a reflection of where they are in life. And if someone has the unwillingness or doesn't have the capacity or capability or even awareness to look into why they are doing this behavior in the first place, then this is not your fault. It has nothing to do with you. It's a reflection of where that person is in life. And at the end of the day, do you really want to be with someone who is not self-responsible in that way? Do you really want to be with someone who chooses to be with you in this way? Remember that everything is happening for you and not to you. So if the universe is having a particular person not respond to you, provided that you do your work and you self-reflect on how you contributed to the ghosting or silent or non-responsive situation, and you do your work, then it has nothing to do with you anymore. And why would you choose to be with someone that is not being self-responsible? The universe is trying to protect you from being with somebody like that in the first place, because when you do your work, so say you are being ghosted, say the person says to you, you are, it's too much, you're too needy, I need to take a break. You look into why those things are being said to you in the first place. How are you being too much? What are you doing to cause them to want a break? Are you attaching in a specific type of way? Are you not listening to their boundaries? And why are you not listening to the boundaries? Very often our traumas and our past life circumstances, not very often, but it is now proven that our past life experiences contribute to how we behave as an adult, especially in love relationships. And if we are self-aware enough to do a self-reflection on why this person is saying these things to us in the first place, and perhaps maybe there's residue of an attachment style that produces a negative self-view. So you feel like you need to still attach to someone to give you validation that you are good enough, or you need to hear back from them in order to feel better about your day. Imagine how much power you're giving to that person, right? Because if their response or non-response will shape the tone of the rest of the day. So if they do respond, you're going to feel great. If they don't respond, you're going to be feeling shitty for the rest of the day. Imagine how much power you're giving away. But I understand, because someone that has an attachment style that is not secure, that they grew up not feeling safety in their relationship, therefore carried that forward in their future relationships. I understand why a person would need that safety and validation from somebody else, because they've been taught their entire life to not feel safe from within. So it makes sense to me why. So once you do that part and you heal your attachment style, and how do you heal your attachment style? First and foremost, the way to shift yourself from point A to point B is gratitude. With gratitude comes the biggest shift in your energetic field. If you remember like Hawkins' diagram of energy, because we are made out of, like, we have an energetic body that we carry around with us. The Hawkins diagram is like a cone, and at the top you have unconditional love, and it vibrates at a certain frequency. And then at the bottom you have things like guilt and shame that vibrate at the lowest possible frequency. Gratitude and grace are the things to raise your vibration for sure each and every day. So the more you raise your vibration, the more you change your energetic field. Therefore, you shift from point A to point B, and you will attract different things into your life. And this is a true phenomenon. Staying at home and crying, oh my God, why didn't he call me? Why didn't he text me back? What did I do wrong? I must be a loser. I suck. What's wrong with me? Why can I never be in a relationship in a way that I imagine it to be? Why does this always happen to me? This is a sure way to stay in shame, like guilt and shame, because you're shaming yourself and you're talking bad to yourself. That's not unconditional love. Unconditional love sounds like, oh wow, okay, so this person is saying to me that I'm being a certain type of way. What part of my behavior is causing them to react this way, and what am I missing here? What can I do different? So you give them gratitude for even expressing this to you, and then you can Google on YouTube things like understanding attachment, healing attachment. There's so many beautiful healers out there that provide amazing information on YouTube. So it's just at the tip of your fingertips. So you can just do it at the comfort of your own bed. And once you do that, right? So all the other therapists and spiritual teachers, they all say the same thing. Once we change our vibration, then we are able to attract different things into our lives. So maybe that person will choose to now respond to you because they're rising as you're rising, or if they choose to not do their part of their work, because it's 50-50. It's not just all your fault. Like a relationship, especially one that is dynamic meaning where we acquire the lessons and the triggers, that's called a dynamic relationship, because we don't have dynamic relationships with everybody. A lot of our relationships are static. It's a dynamic relationship, and you choose to self-reflect and see how you contributed to this, and why is it that you are acting this way in the first place. If it's not in vibration to them in the future, because they're showing this to you so you can heal it. So now if they're choosing not to heal, you guys are not going to be aligned again. Therefore, you're not being rejected. You're actually repelling that vibration out of your field of awareness, and you're going to attract something different. This is for sure. But you have to let go of the other. You have to do the work and the self-reflection, and not be attached to the outcome that the other person will do the same. Because believe me, if you let go of attachment of that particular person doing the work, you're going to be so surprised by what is able to actually come in once you create that space for it. Because the universe will reward the shift in your vibration. It always works this way. But if you stay in the same space where you just start to feel, or you continue to feel sorry for yourself, why this is happening to me, then the universe will just reinforce that same behavior. But if you choose to switch out via gratitude and understand what trauma and or maybe limiting belief contributed to you acting this way in the first place, right? And you understand that you're worth more than that, and you can have everything that you wish and dream of, then you can move forward and understand that this happened for you, not to you. Someone goes to you, not getting back to you. This is a self-reflection of where they are in life. And if they're unwilling to look at it, you don't want to be with that person in the first place. Because imagine how difficult and challenging that relationship is just going to be in general. I'm going to stop my video right here. I'm wishing you, blessed rest of your day, full of gratitude and joy. Remember that the best way to shift yourself from point A to point B is via gratitude. That's the biggest shifter, is expressing gratitude for the things that you have in your life, and especially for the people that are in these dynamic relationships with us and show us how to get to the best version of ourselves. And remember, if somebody is ghosting you, not getting back to you, this is a reflection of where they are, not where you are. And it's that way you're not carrying that with you. You just, you take your own lessons and you learn, and you let the other person choose if they want to learn their own lessons, and you enjoy the gifts that come with you doing your own work. Okay, so as always, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, please email me, Morfidis@gmail.com. Any comments, please feel free to put in the box below. And if you like the video, please like the video. If you like, subscribe so you can see more videos. Please do subscribe so you can see more things on how to get to the version of your best self, and in a relationship that reflects that best version of yourself. Okay, until next time.